Shalom. I was reading a scripture that is referenced a lot lately, and I'm not adding to nor taking away. I'm just sharing a thought that I saw this scripture a whole different way than I ever seen it before. Adding the spiritual with the physical of what's really going on in this world, and concerning Israel, the Israelites, because basically everybody's concerned about, are always mentioning the land over there where the Israelis are in their Israeli state, the land that they call Israel. But in reality, Israel is not a land. Israel is a tribe of people that spread all over the earth under a fictitious system that bullies and rules the world by a few through deception and through heinous crimes. And Israel as a people, particularly Judah, tribe of Judah, it appears that we always take on the ways of the heathen and the unbelievers and worship their gods, and then we end up in slavery throughout time. Now I'm gonna share this scripture, and like I said, this is not the way it is. I'm just sharing the thought that came to me as I read these scriptures. Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondsmen and bondswomen, and no man shall buy you. And then Genesis 15:4. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge, and afterward shall they come out with great substance. The world, from my understanding, is basically just one big continent, but for those who have an agenda, they broke up that continent to deceive. And also, they always term the Middle East. Whenever it comes to us, there's always deception in the terms to confuse us. I don't believe there's nowhere in the Bible where it says the Middle East. I don't believe there's nowhere in the Bible where it says niggers and negroes and Indians and all these different terms. So I think that's the clue. Whenever it becomes confusing, often confusing deception, I think it's talking about us. So they're saying, okay, let me get back to that point. He says that we're gonna. Lord said. That and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. He said came into ships the first time, but it's not gonna happen that way again. It's more deceptive than that. Like I said, I've been studying the two different, the Americans versus the United States citizenship. And I've been studying different things. Everything that's ship has to do with admiralty law of the sea. Basically, that's terms of delusion and of illusion of grandeur that really has no standing and no reality on the land. So they deceive you into thinking that you're a true man, when actually you're just a ship. You're captive on a ship, but they didn't force you onto that ship. They deceived you onto that ship, and then you keep acknowledging that you belong on that ship. So now you're that slave. Now you gotta work. Now you gotta do all these other things if you on that ship. So everything is yours. You are the true man. And until you stop acknowledging it, when y'all wake you up, and that's what I believe he's going to do. He's going to wake us all up. And at that point, once we claim our true nationality, Hebrew Israelites, not of a movement, but of a fact, of the bloodline of who we are. And humble ourselves and pray, and he will heal our land. I know it's more to it. At that point, I believe that's how he's going to deliver us. He's going to bring us back to him. Under his wings shall we trust. He's going to set us on high. Therefore, because we know his name, he's going to satisfy us and be with us and deliver us out of trouble and give us long life and show us his salvation. And at that point, he's going to force him to give us back everything that is ours. We'll come out with great substance. So that's just a thought as I was looking at those scriptures, and that's what came to me. So don't be angry if you say, oh, that's not right. Well, it's just a thought for your consideration. Okay, so